Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shasta and thank you so much for joining me today. Today is going to be a girl talk video about dating someone younger than you. I would say I should basically say dating a man younger than you, because I'm not going to speak on a man dating a younger female. I don't know anything about that, but my husband and I have started up a channel, and as soon as we record our first video and get that on there, we will let you guys know exactly what the name and everything is, so that you guys don't go to our channel and we don't have anything on there. So we are going to be doing a whole channel about us. We are a younger couple with 3 kids. So yeah, be looking forward to that information coming out soon. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about dating a younger man. So if you want to hear what I have to say and my experience so far, just keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna run through these tips really quick for y'all, because I don't have a whole lot of time to record this video. So let me go ahead and run down these tips. So tip number 1 is that maturity does not replace experience. What I'm saying here is that it doesn't matter how mature that person showed you they were when you got into the relationship. If they have never been through certain situations, they could possibly never know how they're going to react or how to handle those situations. If someone has never dealt with a credit card bill being overdue, or if they haven't dealt with taxes or anything like that, they have to learn. You had a point in time where you had to learn all of that information, and now you may be more experienced in it, but you can't just expect for them to jump from the age that they're at to be at your age with experience just because they're more mature. Maturity is easy to come by. It's easy to not jump on tables or slap yourself in the face like some people do. That's immature things. It's easy to not do that. So it's easy to be mature, but it's not easy to always get that experience if someone's always going to do it for you. So remember, at one point in time, you were inexperienced and you done dumb stuff too, like late credit card payment or dumb things on your taxes or whatever. Hopefully not with the taxes though. But just remember that you had to learn, so allow them to learn and just help them out throughout the process, okay? So tip number 2, y'all. I got my little notebook right here, y'all. I'm just on my notebook. Is people may judge. And this is definitely going to happen. When I met my husband, he was my boyfriend at the time. I was 23 and he was 19. And I remember we went to a Christmas party for my job, and trust me, honey, the stares that I got could kill. People were talking left and right. We were like the entire center of the party. Everybody was wondering why I was dating this younger guy. He couldn't drink. Why did I bring him? Why is he with me? I have 2 kids. Like, all this stuff people were wondering. Like, why are y'all so obsessed with what's going on in my life? Like, this is my life. Let me live it. And if I want to date someone younger, let me, do that. Let me be a cougar, okay? If I like younger men, then let me like younger men. But people are going to have their little 2 cents. But what you have to realize is that you got into that relationship, so you need to just, stand up to it. You can either address it or just walk away. I just left it alone, because at the end of the day, a lot of those people who were talking were in bad relationships, on the verge of getting divorced, or had been in multiple marriages, or just didn't have anybody at all. There was absolutely nobody in there who could say anything to me, because none of those people were in good standings. So just evaluate the person or the people who are saying those things, and just look at it from, the other side, and just be like, honey child, don't even talk. Your stuff ain't even all perfect. And if God placed that person in your life, who are they to say anything about that? So just realize people are going to have things to say, but just keep it moving, sweetie. And when you get that wrinkle on your finger like I did, and people going to be looking like, oh my gosh, she really did get her a younger dude. Yes, I did. And I just kept it moving. All right, guys. Tip number 3. Still on my paper. So is, do not try to lead him all the time. Do not make him feel like he cannot do anything at all in the house, or he can't do anything financially, or he can't do anything for the family. You are with this person. You're either going to marry this person or not marry this person. If you're not, you need to let that person go so they can go on about their business. But if you are planning on marrying this person and they're younger than you, like I said, maturity does not replace experience. Allow them to get that experience. And if they're inexperienced in something, just heavily encourage instead of leading, we as women, we already pretty much just kind of lead things anyways in marriages and in relationships, and the husband thinks that they're doing everything, but we're like in the back doing everything for real. That's how you gotta be, okay? You don't always have to be like, you stupid, you don't know this. No, just help him. Let him get that experience. And then I bet you the next time you guys go against that issue or whatever, he gonna be on it. And he gonna be so proud. He gonna be anxious to show you that he knows exactly what to do. Because I know my husband, he do that all the time. He do it all the time. And I'll be so proud of him. I'll be like, that's my baby. He learned that from me. But he think he learned it on his own, but he got that from me. So yeah, whatever, I be all happy and stuff like, that's my baby, I taught him well. But really, you have to just heavily encourage. Do not try to be the leader, because the man is supposed to lead the house. And some other beliefs don't believe that, but I believe the man is supposed to lead the house. So yeah, let's get to the next tip. Do not insult him. Okay, so I have been around couples who do like crazy things, like insulting their significant other in front of other people, or even in privacy, like you can just hear it or whatever. Like, don't be going around saying you stupid this or you stupid that or you dumb this, you dumb that. No, who wants to be talked to like that? And just because they're younger than you don't mean they have less feelings than you, or that they don't want to be talked to like a respectable person. Like, a lot of women get into these relationships with younger men and they think that they can control them, and that's why they got into it. They could tell them to do this and tell them to do that. If you're in a relationship for that reason, you need to get out, because you're not doing nothing but messing that person up. And the younger that they are, you're going to give them a complex, and that's going to carry on to their next relationship, and then it's going to give that person that they're in a relationship with a complex, and before you know it, you have created like this super big monster because you gave someone a complex who's giving other people complexes. Don't be a complex giver, okay? So just realize that, when something angers you, be respectful, okay? Talk about it, compromise. I know it's not always in the moment, so if you can't talk about it at that point in time, then just walk away. Okay, y'all? Let's not fight and do all that craziness, all right? All right, next tip. Okay, remember that you both knew each other's age when you got into the relationship. So what that means is, if you're going through certain situations in the marriage and he feels this way and you feel this way because you're older, and he feels this way because he's younger, or he may need more time because he's younger and you are out of time because you're older, like, you guys have to compromise. You knew the situation before you got into the marriage, so just say, hey, I know this is not how, I wanted things to go, but I realize that you are a few years younger than me, so I'm going to compromise and we're going to do this, or let's try it this way. Let's come to an agreement. You can't expect to be in a relationship with someone who's younger than you, but they have to be on your timeline. They're not on your timeline. They're on their own timeline, but you just came along and did whatever that you had to do to get them or whatever, and now you guys are in like this bubble where you're like, what are we supposed to do, because I'm at this point and you're at that point. Well, you knew that. You knew that. When you asked their age and they told you their age, then you knew the situation. You should have weighed the outcome and see what was best. And if you decided to get into the relationship, then you have to learn to compromise. Dating someone that is younger than you takes a lot of compromise, because there's often going to be times where things are going to happen that you necessarily don't want to do. For example, like going to a house party. You may be over house parties because you're 30 years old and he's 25 years old, but he still enjoys going to a house party or two every now and then. Learn to compromise. You knew how old he was when you guys got in a relationship, and you know how old you might feel going into a house party being 30, and you're in this house party with 25 and unders, and you're like, I don't want to be here. This is stupid. This is whatever. But you knew that this situation could possibly arise. So you have to learn to compromise, okay? Being in a marriage or being in a relationship takes a lot of compromise, period. But being in a relationship or marriage with someone younger than you takes a lot more compromise, a lot more patience. So just remember that if you're thinking about getting into a relationship with someone that's a little bit younger than you, or you are, and you guys keep fighting about all these things, just, watch this video over and over and over until you realize that you guys love each other, and no matter what's going on, you're going to learn to work it out. Okay, y'all? So those are all my tips. I think that was about 5 tips. I probably got a whole lot more tips that I just wasn't thinking about right now. But if I need to, I will do an updated video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy listening to what I have to say from my little bit of experience of being with someone that's younger than me. We are only 4 years difference, but hey, younger is younger, okay? So I'm qualified to make this video. But if you liked what I had to say, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And please also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there. And leave me something down in the comment section if you enjoyed this video. Alright guys, so I will be back with another video in a few days. So look forward to that. Don't forget to hit that bell notification button. And I will see y'all in a couple of days. Bye!